And we're back. This time, Chapter 1, Welcome to the Karami Detective Agency. And, you guys seem to be really excited for this, so I'm happy. Like, I'm glad, genuinely, because I was excited for this too, and I'm glad you guys are on board. And I have a lot to reply to, but we also have a lot of stories, so we're going to try to do a good deal of both of those right now. Should be fun. I see, you got a good grasp on the situation. Yeah. That place in Shinjuku, the one where you appeared when you logged out from cyberspace, is the same or very similar to the place you logged into Eden at, isn't it? I guess. Well, you're here talking to me now, but it seems there's another body out there for you as well. That would be so weird. Maybe your mental data is separated from your physical body and manifests in the real world independently. That makes absolutely no sense, but we're just gonna roll with it. Maybe your body sound moved to Shinjuku, where it's corrupted into the form you have now. Seems a little contrived, but not impossible. The whole situation is entirely too peculiar, yet who you are, standing before me, as much as that shouldn't make sense. At present, I can only form a simple hypothesis. Need to gather more information, and quickly. Going by the book, you should check out where you logged into Eden, which was where? This isn't some part of the wicked scheme, is it? Come on now, you don't trust me. You're at the Karami Detective Agency, which has solved a number of other bizarre cases, including cybercrimes. I can think of nobody better suited to solving the mystery of what happened to you than right here. And you're even sitting on the sofa for clients. No need to worry about compensation. Your very existence is all the payment I need. Let's pretend you boarded a luxury liner, say the Mary Celeste, which was a merchant brigantine, not a luxury liner. It also crashed. Anyway, let's get back on track here. Where did you log in? First, before we do anything, we must do something about your appearance. Yeah, I might stand out just a touch. Can't even walk around outside like that. It looks pretty unstable as well. Defeated Snek is defeated. I've had a good look. You're truly a massive data, a true digital body. Yet you hear my voice, sit on my sofa, talk to me, proof that you obey physical laws. A digital body with real-world characteristics. Let's call it a half-cyber body. Okay. Your body's comprised of data, then it could be easy to do something about your appearance. Incorporate compatibility data and make repairs. You should have the same basic structure as an avatar used in Eden. It would be excellent if there were avatar parts in the data found lying around in Kowloon. The only issue is whether or not you can log in your current state. Shrug. How would I know the answer to that? What is it? Did something happen with the television? Over here. Jump. Jump? And we begin. Urged on by that voice, I took a leap of faith, but what the heck happened? Feels like I can go forward after all. This is the digital space where the information flow becomes visual due to the protagonist's cyber body. Choose the direction with the directional buttons on the L stick. Battle may be initiated, so always be on guard. It's basically just a mini dungeon that links places together. There's really no fundamental difference or particular importance on which direction we travel, so we're just gonna go. There's really no reason to overthink these things. As the map indicates, it literally only goes to one place. Ah, Punimon and Bodamon. Longtime fans of the series should recognize both of these Digimon. Dang, it's hard for a baby. Alright. Level up. Nice. Can't complain. Oh, and for some of the comments, someone mentioned why I didn't pick the girl avatar. Well, because I'm a guy, and second, as it turns out, Cyber Sleuth is actually based on a manga. And yeah, the male protagonist was the character in that manga. The exit, it's gone, because I can't go back the way I came. Not that it matters, I wouldn't need to. Is this Eden? This is Kyoko Kuremi, can you hear me? I nearly lost you, but I managed to get a trace. What the heck happened? It looked like you just sucked into the terminal and just disappeared. I see. I'm guessing you passed to the actual network lines themselves. The office terminal is connected to Eden's network. You rode the flow within the wires as data and appeared in Eden. So then for you, the network appears as an actual series of roads. Still, it's shocking to see you make such a direct transition from the real world to the digital one. Submerged in the digital world just by touching the terminal? A dive. No, a jump. Now I'm going to call that ability of yours a connection jump. What a happy little unexpected accident. Now you can go look around for avatar part data. Head to Kowloon. There's plenty of junk data laying around in Kowloon. It should be easy to find what you need. In the same way that a flesh wound can be stopped up by stuffing ground chuck into it. Any hacker with assault doesn't take abnormal statuses lightly. They might wear off with time, but you'll be at a disadvantage if you leave them. Ah, what's wrong with you? No, you don't have to say it. You got your avatar in abnormal status, eh? An experienced hacker like me knows all about it. Let me give you this nugget of advice. Go to the admins and get that fixed. Yeah. Little bit busy. You ever want to run low on items or for escaping dungeons? Your export, your home gate? Whoa, what's wrong with your avatar? You should tell the admins to do something. What in the world did you... How in the world did you end up looking like that? Is this some sort of error? A hack? Something like that. There's no such thing as having too many recovery items. It's just hacker common knowledge. I always have an extra or 3. What am I doing with talking about a noob like you? I hope nobody saw me. Go on, get lost. What are you doing? The space says you members only. How did you get in here without a pass? Your avatar is really weird. Are you some sort of rookie hacker? Not exactly, but kind of, yes. How did you get in here? I noticed the room is locked. Is this a bug? Sure, why not? Who are you supposed to be? You remember the chat room? Never seen this avatar before. Alright, I'll get out of your hair then. This way, come on. Let's go in the direction of that voice. Ah, so you can hear my voice. Welcome to the Digilab. This place has a faint connection with the digital world, a paradise for Digimon. I am Mirei Mikagura. I open this paradise unto you. Huh? Digital world? It's okay if you don't know about it, for now at least. When the time comes, I expect you will know what you need to know. Digilab? The Digital Monster Laboratory. You can call it DML for short, I suppose. We'll just call it the lab. I've never been calling it the Digilab, though. I called you. No, that's not quite it. It was you who called to me. You're beginning to develop a deep connection with Digimon. Our strings of fate intertwined and drew me in, and so I found you. In other words, it was you who called out to me. But that's enough of that for now. First off, what kind of place is this? Go and check it out with your own eyes. Digibank, Digifarm, Mirror Dungeon, Shop, Coliseum, and the Medicine Machine. It's all pretty straightforward. I don't really feel a need to explain any of this. Digimon kept to your farm will gain experience with time. Giving instructions will result in various effects. Oh yeah, speaking of which, you guys, I did not know about Platinum Sukamon and Platinum Numemon being such a big deal. I read a bunch of comments talking about these tricks, and then I found a guide on Game FAQs, and yeah, okay, I'm kind of up to date with what you guys were talking about, but, like, you know that's a ways off, right? Those are Mega-level Digimon, and I don't have those yet, so, I mean, yes, I get it, and I totally understand why you guys think it's a big deal. I'll work on that, especially because it's going to help with the grinding later on. And the Farm Island actually started, I believe, in Digimon World DS, and actually was kind of useless. It was actually one of my least favorite things to deal with in Dawn. because it basically sucked and provided nothing in terms of gameplay experience. In this game, it's a good place to have Digimon on standby and gaining experience when they're not currently in your party. So that's cool. Digibank is what we're going to use the most and what we're going to need the most in order to, well, do much of anything, if we're just being perfectly honest. Now, we don't have enough to make Digimon yet, but we will. So that much just goes without saying. So, Digivolving works precisely as it did in Digimon World and Dawn and Dusk. We can control their evolution level at will. And I misspoke. I meant Digimon World DS, not Digimon World where it was more like a pendulum. You can also degenerate them. And again, that all ties back into their aptitude stat. Or rather, it used to be called aptitude, now I think it's literally just called max level. And some Digimon, like this one, you just have to have seen it before, and then it will become unlocked. Others have other prerequisites, like this one has to be level 15 or higher, max HP is 300, and camaraderie is 25%. This one, level 15, level 16, so that one's just flat out impossible for us. Level 13, and that one's really, really crazy. But that's okay. We'll work towards a Digivolution soon, though as you can see, before we even take on the form, we can tell their elemental affinity by the color and their alignment based on the icon. This is a vaccine icon, and this is a neutral icon. More on that later. And, I guess if you guys want to have me not finish exploring, yes I am. I've done everything worthwhile. The terminal is a shop, and yeah, that's it. It's a shop for the farm island. We'll get more into that later. Over here is where you can revisit dungeons. Now, if there are dungeons that you cannot normally revisit, this is where you will find them. If you can revisit them normally, I don't believe they get added to Mirror Dungeon. This is just to make sure that you never miss anything permanently. And have I poked at everything? Oh yeah, this. Network Battle lets me fight against other players. And I don't know, if you guys really want to have a go at me, I guess maybe we'll set up a stream or something, but I don't know. So let's talk to Mirai real quick. I've understood the Digilab. Everything here is meant to assist you, so please use them well. Yeah, I get it. Do you understand the Digilab? Use it carefully to further your interactions with Digimon. Let me see if you're the person I thought you might be. Finally, one last thing. A small token for you. You got Hacking Skill. Hacking Skill is shot in combination with Digimon use, but are dangerous to use for unscrupulous hacking purposes. How you use your skills is up to you. Never forget that. You deepen your special ties with the Digimon. Live with them, share their joys and sadness, and grow together. Deepening your bond with the Digimon, they'll surely offer you their aid. It's a very important ability, it'll even change your life. Connection Jump. That's what you call your curious skill. I know nothing of its power. It's like a hacking skill, but, well, it's different. But I'm certain it's a skill that will serve you in unique ways. I'll see you later. Take care. In the field, press the X-Men to open the hacking skill menu. Most of these are kind of contextual. You'll know when they're relevant. Some of them can even impact encounter rate, which can be very helpful for grinding. You're heading to Kowloon, I suspect. Does this want to let you use the special exit? Next time, go to the access point, if you please. And she just kind of expedites us along. In the real world, you can access Eden or the Digilab, and in Eden, you have the blue ones, which are only the Digilab. Pretty cut and dry. Anyway, onwards and upwards. So, you eliminate secure firewalls that block your way and continue your progress. Skill at different levels depending on resilience of the firewall, and you won't be able to take it down if your wall-crack skill isn't high enough. Simple. Now, there is some other stuff, but generally, most of the time you're just going to use wall-crack. At least in the early game. Some stuff becomes more relevant later on. And this area should look familiar. This is where we first ran into Nokia. It's me. Phew, I finally got through to you. I lost your trace info and had to search again. Where did you wander off to this time? see, so you ran into Mireille Mikagura. Yeah, you can say we're acquainted. Regardless, for there to have been a natural progression where you would meet her. You seem to have the craziest luck. You say that, but look at the state I'm in. Let's assume you carried out your original objective. We'll start by... What? You've already broken through the firewall? Well done, you saved me some time. Alright, on to our next move. Scan the area around the entrance to Kowloon and mark key junk data sites. Junk data will serve as your body parts. You need to go find and retrieve some. Something of a stopgap measure, and it may not be a perfect solution, but I'm sure your skills are up to the task. This is a key step to returning your body to normal, so buck up and get to work. It's okay, searching for body parts isn't as hard as defeating 48 demons now, is it? Is that a reference to something? Think of it as an emergency measure. I look forward to meeting you in your normal body. This is a tool for communicating with people who aren't in the same place. You'll receive messages from your friends and Digimon in your Digifarms. The notification appears in the bottom right of your screen. Hit the menu button or check your received messages from the Digiline menu. Whoops. Wrong button. Let's see. Did I surprise you? That's what Digiline is all about, you know? Let's try using some simple phrases and learn from friends and clients. Whoops. Got it. Using some simple phrases. Digimon on farms will be ecstatic if you respond to their Digiline messages. I don't have any on the farm yet, so that's just gonna have to wait a minute. At any rate, as I said, we're gonna stuff random bits of meat into our flesh wounds, or the digital equivalent thereof, and just hope for the best. Also, lots and lots and lots of random encounters. On the upside, we want that. Scan data of new Digimon to be collected in the Digimon to be registered to the field guide of your Digivice. In the Digilab, you can Digiconvert and browse detailed data by making friends with Digimon through Digivolving and De-Digivolving. I oftentimes call it degenerating, but I've also just started using those terms interchangeably, so it's whatever. Jeez. Got avatar part. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. You didn't level up, so I don't know why you suddenly healed, because normally you don't get that luxury. I think these are set encounters. I don't think these are randos. Digimon all have types and attributes, each with their own affinity. A Digimon's type is shown in a mark in the upper left part of the screen, and its attribute is displayed by color. During target selection, good affinity is shown with red, and bad affinity with blue. Though it's usually the opposite in most games, just remember red, good, blue, bad. Virus vaccine data and free. Attacks from a type with a good affinity inflict double damage, and attacks from a type with a bad affinity inflict halved damage. Elemental attacks add 1.5 times. You know, good stuff. And if you're true neutral, you don't get any of those. This is really just kind of give you the basics of the combat system, which the game has gone pretty easy on thus far. Alright, as long as it doesn't kill me in one shot, we should be fine. Ugh, good grief. Wow, okay, this sucks. Because it's a data type, which is a real pain. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, and I got a free HP capsule after I used one, so that balanced itself out pretty nicely. I will be taking a brief pause at some point during today's episode in order to grind Digimon data. We need friends, and we're gonna need them sooner than later. But right now, since these encounters are set, that's not really an option yet. Pabamon. And this is where it teaches us about status ailments. Poison drains HP. It's pretty obvious. Confused cannot be controlled, attacks at random. Paralyzed cannot move. Sleep cannot move. Stun reduces speed. Poison loses health. Dot changes into a sprite and becomes unable to use their skills. Bug reverses type affinity, which is very confusing. Anyway, there's also stat ups and stat downs. It's all pretty simple. Nothing about this combat system is supposed to be particularly overwhelming. It's also supposed to be very straightforward, and the strategy comes from the team of Digimon that you put together. Alright. Let's go find that next part. So we're going to head north first before we break through the wall, just to make sure that I don't overlook anything. So I literally managed to miss this place yesterday. Last time. Oh, free stuff. Even better. So, one of the other things you guys mentioned in the comments was a lot of good Digimon ideas. Most of which were champion level or higher. And I'm going to try to incorporate as many of those as I reasonably can. But if it drives me crazy, then don't be too surprised if your choice doesn't get to show up. Cross combo turns, there's 2 or more allies that line up in the timeline, which we cannot have happen at present. But basically, the more Digimon fight together, the more their camaraderie builds up. The more their camaraderie builds up, the more often they help each other out. Simple version. So, yeah. And Snek is restored, more or less. You at least look normal again. It's not a perfect solution, but it's a big step. The objective isn't met. Come back to the agency. What's that? You don't know how? Try logging out like you always do. Since we're in an emergency, through an agency terminal, my guess is that you should come through one. But to be honest, in your case, I don't know what'll happen until we try. In the worst case, your data gets scattered throughout the network. I'll salvage as much as I can. I'm joking, sort of. Great. I love that wacky sense of humor. Such a quick reply, I'm impressed, because you get a reply to a reply sometimes. That sounds still broken. Whatever Arata did is temporary. And now, random encounters begin in earnest. Which is just as well. Thankfully, it also descales them from their tutorial status. You might notice the enemies are now significantly weaker. That is by design, mercifully. But thankfully the XP is better, so not a bad trade-off. No reason to pull my punches. I don't think that guy's gonna let us through just yet. We have to come back later, I believe. Bonk. Oh, yeah, by the way, skills can have different affinities from your Digimon. So in the event of skills, it goes with whatever the attack's affinity is. For your Digimon's regular attack, it's just whatever their default affinity is. So Terriermon's basic attack is always considered wind. Which honestly kind of tips things in your favor in most cases. For now, let's get back to Kyoko, and from there, we will, well, figure out what our next moves are. made it back in one piece, didn't you? I wouldn't have expected anything different. Still, this ability is border on the unreal. Maybe the reason you still adhere to physical laws has to do with your instinctual fear present in all physical organisms. This is all truly fascinating. I'm glad that I make a fun science experiment for you, Kyoko. Pardon me, Kyo-chan. There you are again sneaking up on me, old man. Oops, sorry, I did it again. Stop calling me Kyo-chan, it's embarrassing. That was a childhood nickname. Not gonna happen, my dear, you'll always be Kyo-chan to me. No matter how old you get or how brilliant a detective you become. How long have you been there? What have you heard? I just got here. Something wrong? Ah, you have a client. Sorry. Were you going over a case? No, this is, well, a client of sorts, though of a somewhat unconventional nature. Oh, just who are you, then? Assistant detective. I'm an assistant detective. Yeah. Let me introduce you. This is Detective Matayoshi. He's an old friend from my father ran the agency, and I trust him completely. He's the most elite detective the force has on cybercrime. What sort of deceiving you were thinking? Well, I suppose I don't exactly fit the mold. But if I did, I'd never be able to tag along with the shadier element. Oops, a slip of the tongue. Is there something afoot? If that's the case, sit on the sofa and wait a bit. I'll love up some tasty coffee. No, thank you! There's no case today, no need for coffee. I heard a rumor about Eden syndrome. Thought you might be interested, Kyo-chan. Let's hear it then. Why am I just standing there like a goober? Huh? No need to worry about my assistant, old man. This is someone with a rather special connection with Eden. My assistant has the potential to become something of a specialist in the field. Let's hear what you got to say. I see. If you can vouch for your assistant, that's fine. Rumor concerns a special ward in the hospital where they're isolating the Eden syndrome patients. Do I need to explain what Eden syndrome is to your future specialist? Please do. It's a rare condition when Eden users suddenly lose consciousness and are unable to wake up. We see more and more patients with each year, but the cause, symptoms, and treatment remain a mystery. There's a special ward at Central Hospital for Eden patients. Treatment and the search for the cure are underway. But information there is kept heavily restricted. Their facilities even relatives can't enter. The rumors that they're concealing facts to help protect Kamashiro's image. This remains firmly in rumor territory for now. But lately, there have been happenings behind the scenes at Central Hospital. Behind the scenes, meaning Kamashiro Enterprises, right? Yes, the hospital is under Kamashiro's control, the same Kamashiro who runs the Eden network. The number of patients is increasing and symptoms are getting worse. Now, at all times, when Kamashiro needs to become clean, not remain silent. The alarming number of people who are being admitted to the hospital in question, and security in the special ward has allegedly been beefed up. Ah, gosh, a giant corporation do something shady. Say it ain't so, detective. This means something is afoot. It's gonna happen eventually. Yeah, indeed. Well, I think I can put this coffee on after all. We can toast to the agency's success. Oh, look at the time. I'd better get back to the station. Sorry, but let's save the toast for another time. See you later. Man, he just hauled it. And watch out for her coffee, especially the color and the solid chunks floating in it. Solid chunks? Why? Why? Why is that? Like, why would that be in the coffee? I fear the day is coming when I'll be forced to actually taste her coffee. That day won't be pretty. Huh? That's mortifying. How do you screw up coffee that bad? It was as he said. Fresh info on Eden syndrome's hard to come by. Kamashiro's behind-the-scenes restrictions are doing their job. Security will only get ramped up all the more from here on out. There's something very strange happening in Eden, and you show up in your weird body, and at the same time, Kamashiro's apparently on the move. Is that all merely a coincidence? No, it has to all be connected. The rationale is plain as day. No leaps in logic are necessary. I'm heading to Central Hospital. I need to get as much info as I can for security stepped up. I'd be thrilled if you came with me. Huh? Maybe you'll get some info on your current state. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be. No, in your case, let's go with Open
開け
Sesame.
ごまが敵
We're really on the move. I thought I would be able to go grinding by now, but she just insists. Well, what to do? It sounds like these I tend to start off with a frontal attack. Let's try direct negotiations to get us into the hospital's special ward. What else can I do? I'll give you instructions later. Until then, gather info inside the hospital. Asking questions is the most fundamental cornerstone in detective work. I wasn't joking when I said you could become a specialist in the field, my dear prospective assistant. Become a GP, and record my activities in a chart, or become a boy with shining red cheeks. What? This is one of the most nonsensical things I've ever read in my life. Like, it sounds like she's threatening to slap me, but, like, I don't understand what the heck she's talking about. It's really a lot of fun. Yeah, I kind of feel that way too, Hero. Oh, it's a cutscene. Ah, yes. Agnes oblige. That's a Bravely Default joke. She really does kind of look like Agnes, though. Just saying. She's just, like, staring me down? What's going on here? Hello! Let's try being nice. I guess it's a good thing to say at this point that while I have played a good ways into the game, I have yet to finish a run. My best file was on a PS4 that I no longer own, and yeah, my last couple runs just kind of petered out before the end. So after a certain point, you're going to hear me say the words, "I've never seen this bit before," and yeah. This opening segment is pretty familiar, but it has been a number of years since I last played, so you guys need to bear with me as I prove what an idiot I am. You need to visit someone? The general ward's on the 12th floor. Okay. I think I caught a cold. I got a fever of 104, so don't get close. That must be Fahrenheit, because if that was Celsius, you would literally be on fire. If you have an appointment, please sign in and wait for the reception desk. I don't, but well, I'm just gonna poke around. I doubt most of these schlubs have anything useful to tell me anyway. One floor above the general ward is a special ward. It's meant for patients with particularly difficult illnesses. Like Eden syndrome? Well, let's just hit the web and see what we can find out. Actually, might be a good idea to hit the lab real quick. I can digiconvert some stuff, so let's see what we can do. 3 choices. Digimon with the 100% scan rate or higher can be materialized. Scan rates max out at 200. Higher the scan rate, the higher the abilities of the Digimon received when it's created. No reason to split hairs. Pabumon, I believe, is the fresh form of a plant insect line, and Koromon is the in-training form for a dragons. So we're going to take those 2. The egg actually reflects the color regarding typing and alignment of the Digimon, but since fresh Digimon usually don't have those, he just kind of shows up as a neutral. And then we're going to get Koromon, who's a fire type, so his egg is red. Neat little Easter egg, so to speak. Alright. So, now that we've done that... actually, I believe we need to move them, because they do not start in our party. You can take up to 11 Digimon. One island can hold 10 Digimon. Memory up, yada yada. Anyway, we're just going to drop these guys straight into our party because there's literally no reason not to. Now, what I will do to make things a tiny bit more interesting is I will birth Poyomon, but I'm not going to put him in the party. Instead, he's going to go to the island. And you guys will be able to see how that works, for those who don't know. Well, honestly, it seems to me like most of you guys have played this game more than I have, so we'll see how this goes. There you go. The island is yours, kid. Go get yourself. And now if we zoom in to have a look, use the right button to tilt, or tilt the L stick right to change the focus of Digimon you're looking at. Press A button to offer food to select Digimon. The basic Digimon will replenish over time. So, as you see, he just kind of gets to run around the island. And now we get to tell them what to do. Train, it raises XP, develop creates items, and investigate, they can cover some side missions. So for now, he's just going to train. We're going to have him do the tough course because it's the shortest, and also because his camaraderie is already 0, so who cares? Now, I don't have any farm goods yet, but we'll be able to soon. So, I'm going to throw him some meat. And you can just go nuts. Have fun, kid. The island is a good way to train Digimon that you kind of just have no interest in working on. It's also a way to help get some Digivolution prerequisites. Let's see. No, I'm getting ahead of myself. Hang on. Yeah, I'm sure no one noticed that. First, basic footwork. Detective 101. This is 12th floor, the general ward. Now, this might be, my own sensibilities, but I find it really interesting that they put the special ward on the 13th floor, as depending on where you go, some buildings don't even have 13th floors. It's about time for Miss Sasaki's IV. And then after that... Okay. Grandpa looks like he's sleeping pretty hard. Wonder if he'll wake up tomorrow. Papa, I heard that if you come to this clinic, you can never leave. Is that true? I want to get better and go back to school. That's hardcore. Honey, this doesn't remember about the special ward. Don't worry, you're going to be healthy and back at school at no time. Not back in school. That's the worst case scenario. None of these guys want to tell me anything. You visit somebody? I'm here to see my daddy. Good for you, kid. Take good care of your family. Alright, so, now it's time to try the direct approach. I don't know if they did it on purpose, as I know Japan does not share the West's 13 phobia. I just think it's kind of a funny coincidence. Sup? Special ward, unless your family or hospital staff entry is strictly prohibited. What if I just walk in? What you gonna do? It's me. You can ride the elevator to the special ward floor, but can't enter the rooms without permission. It goes without saying that we have no such permission. What do we do now? We take out the 2 guards and hack our way past the door, which is likely locked to get into the room. This is what I call a frontal attack, but it takes time to repair and the risks are high. Let's not rely on a frontal attack now. We'll trust in your abilities, our trump card. Terminal in the nurse's station should be connected to the hospital network. I don't have to spell it all out for you, do I? Well, I mean, look at my, sturdy frame. I think I could take someone in a fight. Ha ha ha. Alright. Now we're getting to the point I remember. Let's do it. And now that I have more Digimon partners with me, they will actually follow me through these nodes. You'll notice them walking behind me when the camera is further zoomed out. Oh, they got the drop on us. No need to fear them, though. These guys are pretty easy. Plus, they're fresh-level Digimon. Even an in-training like Koromon can handle them. Nice. Thankfully, leveling up also heals you to 100%, so that takes some of the bite out of it, too. Yep, there you go. Now you can see them behind me. And now that I'm being attacked again. yeah, nothing really to these guys. Fresh level Digimon are not going to pose a threat. But they are ideal grinding for our new arrivals. And yeah, you can Digiconvert as many as you want. Like I mentioned before, in Dawn and Dusk, you could go up to 999, and it was basically never worth it to do so. Like, ever. Alright, we're actually starting to build up camaraderie already. Which will help a lot. The more they watch out for each other, the stronger your team's going to be. Goramon's already trying to earn his status on the team. Alright. You managed to get there without incident, just as I expected it would go. Let's move into action. Get the data from the room in the back while keeping an eye on the patient. Isn't that a crime? It's for the authorities to decide, not us. If it's against the law, then the law will try us. But until then, we're in a bit of a gray area. Detectives generally operate on challenge when it comes to this sort of thing. Which is, yeah, that's kind of a legal gray area at best, right? Oh, no, okay, I was getting turned around on where I was trying to go. Oh, geez. Talk about your out-of-body experiences. No way. Is that me? Is this my physical body? That was shocking, but I wasn't expecting to see that my own body is in such good shape. I should be happy, I suppose. But by being kept in an isolation ward, then I really must have Eden Syndrome. Is everyone else a victim of the weird Beetlejuice Nautilus, too? Just thinking out loud here. Alright. Eden Syndrome. A serious illness whereby people suddenly fall into comas while connected to the Eden network. Originally, the term was given to the incessant vomiting and other symptoms common to those unused to spending time in the digital world. But now, Eden Syndrome is used to describe the more serious malady of inexplicable loss of consciousness while connected to the Eden network. After extended time in a coma, the body weakens, becoming more susceptible to complications. In the worst cases, this has led to death. Treatments for Eden Syndrome. No effective treatment has been found for Eden Syndrome. Research continues into the treatments and causes of an unexplained illness. Association with Kamashiro Enterprises. Eden is a large-scale digital space operated by Kamashiro Enterprises. Deeply affiliated with government agencies, Eden's business areas are expanding quickly. Immediate improvements in user training must be provided to warn users against long login times. Furthermore, the Eden interface uses Kamashiro's Enterprises' proprietary technology, making future research sharing problematic. Yeah, that's super shady, which probably means the government's in on it, which just makes this 10 times worse. Why are you here? This area is supposed to be off limits, with guards watching over the only entrance. How did you get in here? Did you do something to the guards? Who even are you? Who are you? Don't answer a question with a question. Answer me. I'm Snek. I'm the plain old detective's assistant. Wait, is Kuremi? I see. Never mind then. You can investigate Eden Syndrome, right? Mm-hmm. There's something you wanted to ask. Well, that's weirdly cooperative. I'll answer your questions. Don't get me wrong, I'm just trying to become clean in order to clear my own name here. I'm in debt to Kamashiro, so if you have a few questions, I can answer them, I think. What should I ask? Is there a cure? Never heard of anyone recovering from it. Someone I know has been stuck in a deep sleep for a full 8 years now. I'm sure he'll be fine. Someday he's sure to wake up. For now, all I can do is wait. So what happens? What happens? Well, as you see, patients with Eden Syndrome all fall into a coma. I've heard of no other symptoms. You know someone who's shown others? Kinda. I mean, I'm in a weird predicament. Who's that patient? This patient here. They were just brought in. They weren't here a few days ago. Are you worried about them? Oh. You two look exactly alike. Do you have a twin, perhaps? I see. That's quite the coincidental resemblance, then. Weird, right? The rumors Kamashiro's involved in some kind of conspiracy. That's a misunderstanding. A mistake. Kamashiro wants to find a cure for Eden Syndrome too. That was why they built this special ward, and now specialists working around the clock looking for a cure. It's ridiculous that anyone should suffer because of Eden. I've got to do something. Huh? Yo. I apologize for interrupting such an important conversation, but you have an uninvited guest. Hello, guards. Thanks for working so hard. Do I have to read her dialogue out loud? Ooh, another hottie. Miss Ree, we weren't expecting you today. Shut the bulging pecs on this guard. One look and my heart is all aflutter. I can't resist. Poke, poke, poke. Miss Kishibe, I'm on duty. Ree Kishibe, making the rounds behind the scenes? Curious what a Kamashiro bigwig is doing here. You got the information we needed. Now get out of there. We don't need to overstay your welcome. Oops, I got a visitor as well. Let's meet in the lobby then. Don't rush, don't make a fuss. Hide, quickly. Yeah, this is so much nope. I am noping out of here so hard. Oh, dear Yuko, you're well, I trust. Miss Ree, what happened today? I don't recall seeing your name on the approved visitors list. Oh, no, I'm not. Maybe I was just struck with a sudden urge to see my dear, darling Yuko. Are you worried about me being all alone lonesome? No, my Ree sense was tingling, and I had to come see if you were being gloomy Gus again. I knew it. This is also terrible, isn't it? Not particularly. Oh, look at you, acting all strong. But I know all about it. By the way, what have you been doing here? Nothing special. A picnic of sorts. Yes, I mean, no, it's... Yes, dear Yuko, is something the matter? No, is there perhaps someone else here? Perhaps a boyfriend? No, it's nothing like that. Maybe it's a girlfriend. Oh, shall I ever look around? Doing something unscrupulous in that room? Or better yet, something scandalous? Yep. Nope. So much nope. Now, I got you all figured out. You can come out now, Yuko's new squeeze. My name is Ree, and I'm tasked being Yuko's guardian here. Holding hands or locking lips, guiding each other step by step toward adulthood. Be gone! Oh, drat, there's nobody here. But dear Yuko, it doesn't matter. You can bring 1 or 2 boyfriends, or even 3 dozen of them if you'd like. Why, when I was your age. Now then, let's check in and see how he's doing. Don't you think I'd be happy to see the 2 of us together? Sure. Where did they... Ha! Yep, that is the advantage of being made up of data. Poyomon on the farm is at max level. Well, he wasted no time, did he? Guess we will show off the Digivolving sequence before this episode's over. Go, team, go! Alright. Nice. So, let's get on out of here. Last thing I want to do is to have that crazy lady start making weird assumptions. I get enough of that just existing on the internet. Probably... I should have had Terriermon go after Modimon, but no harm done. Problem solved. Has Pabumon already hit level cap? Sure looks like he has. Oh boy, he sure has. We'll fix that. I kind of figured it would be fast, I just forgot it was that fast. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, don't mind me, I just popped out of your terminal, not doing anything weird or sketch, I promise. You escaped that predicament all on your own. See, I knew you could do it. Now then, shall we head back? Yes, please. I don't want to stay here. Can't imagine what the shock of seeing your own body from the outside is like. We can think it would sound like an out-of-body experience, maybe we can find a solution. The first, even send your patient to exhibit these particular symptoms, the first irregular among them. Okay, this is a thing about loanwords. In English, irregular means something that's outside of a pattern. But they basically treat it the same way as they should a word like special. So, yeah, that's one of those weird gripes about this really badly translated script, and I'll get into more later. Simply knowing this is a major step in getting to the bottom of this. You can't rush the investigation. Mustn't hurry things along. Stay cool, stay calm. Doggedly and with all your might, exhibit endurance like hard black iron. My father used to say that all the time. Back to the issue at hand. What are you planning to do next? Don't you want to return to your original body? Don't you want to know the truth of what happened? I mean, if I had cool superpowers and no downside, I'm not sure I'd give a rip about my old body. It is decided you should work here as my assistant. But in many cases due to Eden and cybercrime, the more work you do, the more clues we'll be able to find. Don't worry, I'm certain of your potential. While we're at it, I'll cover your room and board. Besides your talents, who else is better suited to be a cyber investigation? I'm expecting great things. Excellent, we have an agreement. From this point forward, you are my assistant, Cyber Sleuth. Have a seat on the sofa and wait. I'll make some coffee. We'll give you a toast to celebrate. Wait. My common sense is tingling. Why is it green and purple? Seaweed and red bean paste coffee, my specialty. I know it looks all fancy. Wait until you get a load of the flavor and aroma. Here's to you, Cyber Sleuth. Yep, down the hatch. I think I just died. Let's get down to it. I have something for you. Your first duty to kick off your new career as a Cyber Sleuth. If Nakano is going to be your base of operations, you should make the rounds and introduce yourself to the various establishments here. You'll be depending on these places a lot, so it's important to know who you are. Oh yeah, let me explain about the whiteboard. Hanging on the wall on the right of my desk is a whiteboard, you see it? You can accept cases from there. Field practice is better than book learning. I'll put some simple cases up on the whiteboard. Check it out and start working on some cases. Fair enough. It's basically just our side quest hub. Chapter 2, Search for the Father, Yuko Yamashina. Then we're only going to go a little bit further, but there's some stuff I want to do first. The whiteboard displays cases received by the office. Click accept, blah blah blah. Like, you guys know how side quest boards work in video games, right? Right. Purchase coffee beans at K Cafe. You can find the place yourself. Make sure you say hello to everyone. I don't think we should be enabling, Kyoko's coffee habit. Seems like you're able to accept a case. It's pretty straightforward. When you want to take on a new case, get one from the whiteboard, just like that. New cases every so often, so make sure to check it from time to time. Anyway, go on and start talking to people. I'm counting on you for my case, too. Yes, which is, like, a great mistake. Another Digimon invited me to try this Digiline thing. Do people enjoy this? Give it a try. You'll see how fun it is. It's basically Digimon Twitter feeds without all the nonsense, politics, and other unpleasantries. Ah, my next door neighbor is my waifu. Talk about a good life. Good day, Cyber Sleuth. I thought it was about time you came by. Will you come inside my little shop? There's something I have to do for you. Oh, oh, mama. You're bound by fate to do this. Hurry, please. Whoa! Whoa! Lady, come on. We haven't even had a first date yet. You're going a little fast, Mirai. Okay, stick out your right hand. It'll be over soon. I can't top it. Like, the dialogue itself sounds like a double entendre, right? This is the other thing. Turn around, don't move, leave it all to me. They're doing it on purpose. They have to be doing this on purpose. There's no way they're phrasing it that way, and it's just a harmless accident, right? All done. It's just my glove. I saw a special program into your cyber form, adding some certain features. You now scan physical things with your right glove and capture cyber data of the target. In other words, once things from the real world are in your hand, they can become cyber data and be brought into cyberspace with you. Acquired data will be kept in your storage. It's such a convenient world we live in today, don't you think? Modern technology and whatnot. Just any technology. What exactly are you? I know a little more than most about the structure of the digital world, that's all. A lady has to be able to keep some secrets. But if you lose your way, come and see me. I shall be happy to point you in the right direction, to the best of my ability. Use a connection jump to come directly to the Digilab from wherever you might be. The border between this world and the digital one is growing thinner and thinner. The proof of that lies in the fact that I was able to meet you in the real world. But that might not be a good thing as far as the world is concerned. This is likely the harbinger of far worse things to come. Meeting with you assures me of the light of hope that we will shine for this world. I wonder if I will enjoy this new world. Until we meet again in the Digilab. Yeah, that's probably the face I would make after that exchange. Because she makes it sound like it's a bad thing. And this is the Digilab from here. I should finish up the case of Nakano first. Great. Pacing! Thanks for playing our game. We have something as a token of our thanks. Oh, right. This is the DLC content. Bonus content Omnimon in X, Alphamon in X. You don't seem to have enough memory free. Download bonus content, you get at least 6 free party memory. Gallantmon in X. Crusadermon. I forgot there was so much. Leopardmon. You're just gonna give me all of the Royal Knights or something? Training, recovery, and equipment item set. Got Miracle Meat, Power Pine. Oh god, there's so many. So many. I hope to help you again soon. That escalated quick. So, yeah. I have a Mega level Digimon. I'm not going to use him. That would be cheating, and I would feel bad. A little bad. This is Mirai Mikagura's consultation room. Her advice is really solid. If you have life questions, you should go. I have a lot of life questions, but that's not here nor there. At any rate, we need to see the shops. I feel like disorganized. I like the disorganized feel of Nakano. It feels like home. I don't want to go out yet. Oh yeah, we can get Digimon medals here for yen. I'll spend once just to see what we get. Waymon. But is it a Mega or an Ultimate? Okay, and that completes our lap of this floor, so let's move on up. Welcome, we got a wide selection of cards from anime and games. Cool. If you're not interested, then you're blocking paying customers. Get lost. Harsh. Agumon Expert Medal. It's hard to find smaller acts here. There's a lot more selection at Shibuya Records in Shibuya. hey, a familiar face. Huh? Oh, hey, you're safe. Phew. Well, I assume so. After what happened in the digital world, you should be fine in the real one. But are those little critters okay, I wonder? No way, you don't remember? You insensitive clod! The Digimon that protected me! I'm a little worried. Had they not been around, it would have been... I got this problem, and I've had it since I was a kid. When things get serious, I always get frightened. It's like my mind goes blank, and I freeze up. That must have sucked for you. I'm really sorry. Don't worry about it. Do you want to go shopping now? I guess we're friends. Okay. You're a Cyber Sleuth now. It's great. Cyber Sleuth, really. What is that exactly? What's a Cyber Sleuth? That's a pretty fair question. Just get off my nose. I don't know if it's a good or bad. I totally gave up on figuring it out. It's probably better than being a hacker. That said, I'm a hacker. Alright, he was a hacker. He helped me out, but he was a total hacker. It's a little depressing knowing I was lied to this whole time. I haven't seen him since. This is the pits. Tons of this I want to throw on the new Jimmykin single and get my freak on. I don't know what a Jimmykin is, but it doesn't sound plot significant at all. Upstairs. Another Digimon metal shop. Let's see. Ah, there you are. Never come tired at TRF on the 4th floor, come here. Whoop, no, you're not who I'm after all. That's fine. I'll figure it out. Okay, if I don't buy the figure I've been longing for today, I never will. Today is the day it will be mine. Good for you. Indulge your passions. Upstairs. Are you getting the sense that most of this is dead air? Because most of it is. Presenting the offline Coliseum. I'm your host, the cutie kitty maid Oruru. Is there anything you'd like to ask me out? No. We might revisit this later. Also, Tekken advertisement. Let's see. Are you here to give me a medal too? Finally. What kind of medals, you ask? Digimon medals, as if there's any other kind. Collecting Digimon medals is my dream, it's my life, it's my everything. That's why I'm known as the Medal Man. So if you come across any Digimon medals, bring them to me and I'll gladly buy them off of you. The collection items with various Digimon designs. You can obtain these in various places, and by selling them to the Medal Man, you can get money and view them in your collection. I do. I want to sell my medals. I do 200 yen. It doesn't even make up for what I put into the gacha machine, but okay. Don't tell my wife about any of this, okay? I'm always here. Bring me new medals. And then, we can ask to see the collection. Which really is just kind of a trading card with extra steps. So yeah. Someday I'll collect them all 700. Yeah, not in this Let's Play, pal. I'm not that big a completionist. At any rate... whoops, there it is. Went right past it like an idiot. Welcome. Welcome, please come in. Take any open seat. I'm here to sign my own death warrant. Miss Karami's assistant. She hired an assistant? Wow, so you're the best and a radiant beauty to your heart's content whenever you want, huh? I'm so jealous. It's outrageous. Truly outrageous. Yes, truly, truly, truly outrageous. Boss? Yes, what is it? You don't look at me like that, do you? What? Oh, you creep, you total perv. I quit, right here and now. What? What? And I'm taking full payment for this month's salary. Plus, I'll be billing you for 20 months of leering. You're paying me for psychological damages. Oh, our customer, you want some coffee beans, right? These are the coffee beans Miss Kyoko always buys. Here you are. Obtain select coffee beans. Hang on, Sak-chan. Quitting out of the blue like that kind of puts me in a bind. Does it now? Oh, then shall we negotiate, boss? Negotiate? For what? For what? Why, my hourly rate, of course. If you're gonna play stupid, I'll sue. We're talking a harassment lawsuit here. Yikes! They make quite the pair. Be that as it may, I've got the beans Coco asked for. I'm just gonna see myself out. Thank you very much. Come back anytime. That should be enough saying hi. Let's get to the office. Investigation complete. Downwards. What's up, boss? Got your beans. Although you cracked the case, but you shouldn't bother me with it. When you complete a case, note it on the whiteboard. Ah, you're a hands-off manager. I respect that. And for our effort, we got less than $3. Yes, the last I checked, the US dollar to yen conversion rate was about 115 yen to the US dollar. Now, that number could have gone up or down, and it's been a while since I checked, but approximately rounding the last two digits is the easiest way of converting from yen to dollars. Approximately. Seems you made your rounds. There are quite a bunch of characters, but that's what it takes to live in Nakano. Next, I'm gonna have you hit the streets. Now see how well your digital self can blend in the real world. The final stage of your testing. Go around Shinjuku asking questions. You might find yourself the topic of rumors. People saw you looking like that after all. That's true. While you're doing that, I'll clean up my affairs. I gotta make it a report on the investigation to Detective Matayoshi. Fair enough. I forgot one important thing. It's about your mother. This is apparently a side plot from the manga, funny enough. It was a blessing in disguise your parents were working abroad for so long. They're going to come back when they heard you were sick, but I told them you were released from the hospital at the last minute. You should contact them and reassure them you're okay. Yeah, alright. I call my mother. She's very busy with work. Now I'm worried about her. How are your parents doing? Seems like there are no problems. It's good that you put them at ease. They'll probably call again. I leave your parents to you. Handle them well. That's your duty as their child. Speaking of duty, it calls. Head to Shinjuku. Yeah, we're not doing that this episode. Farm 1 training command is complete. Jimmykin's new song brings you to tears. Give it a listen, you'll love it. If you recommend it that much, I'll give it a try. I know you plan to come over this weekend, but stay home and rest. Who are you? Got it. Sorry for worrying you. Maybe that's my mom? I don't know. At any rate, we have an important thing to do. Is get the poor DLC lady offloaded from all her weird Metabot-sized Digimon. So I'm not using these things. You can just live on the farm island with Poyomon. Speaking of Poyomon, it's time to Digivolve. So, you can become, it's like, Bukamon or Tokomon. One leads to an Aquan, and one leads to the Angel line. For now, I'm gonna do Bukamon. Why not? Yeah, we get a cute little Digivolving sequence. Pretty stylish. And it manifests in its new form. Its level resets and its max level has increased. Now, for Omnimon in X, he literally has no line, he is form-locked. So, yeah, that's a thing. Alright. We have some Digivolving of our own, now that Papamon's hit his max. So, it's like Modimon... I actually forget the name of this one. We're gonna go Tanamon, because I like plant and insect Digimon. And Tanamon gives us plenty of those. Alright. Koromon might have some growing to do before he can change. Yeah, but not that much. Perhaps you recognize every single one of those shadows. I could change him back into a Bodemon if I felt like it, but... And he's not going to Digivolve the champion until he's pretty much at his level cap, so... That's a thing. Alright, so the party's basically reset now. At this point, I'm going to do a little off-screen grinding and offload those NX Digimon off the DLC girl and probably load them onto the farm island just so they have something to do. If it becomes inconvenient and I want to use others on the farm island, I can just shuffle them into storage. At any rate, this is the Hipster Snek, and join me next time for the better part of Chapter 2, and I will see you there.